it's why we love horror TV. And like, yeah, the girls aren't here. Like,
No.
we have their name in the intro in the hopes that gets you to be part of the show, and then we screw you over. I'm John Maher, and that's Aaron Brooks. How's it going, Aaron?
It's going well. On to, it episode 3. What is it? Or what?
Now you see it. Now you see it.
Now you see it.
Now you see it.
Yes,
and
it.
This is the episode. This happens.
Yep.
This is like the new. Like, you thought you had the core crew in the first episode, but most of those kids die. This is the core crew now.
Most of these kids will die too. Don't worry.
Maybe.
It's not going to go. It's not one end successfully, at least.
I don't think the kid who suddenly revealed himself to be Cuban is long for this world. But like the other ones, I think will survive.
Yeah.
I could have sworn that kid was Italian. That is like. Then he starts saying "my Tio" in Cuba. I'm like, oh.
I was also a little confused by that, but yeah, overall it's a pretty good episode. I'm glad we're kind of out of the table setting portion of the program. At least I hope so, just because like I feel like we're getting more moving into the overall story. Yeah. It's pretty solid here.
While we're not getting any big doses of Bill Skarsgård yet, we do see Pennywise.
Yes,
sort of. He's in a grainy, like JFK getting shot level photo in the end, and the kids aren't even sure. Like, is that a clown? Dun, dun.
Mm-hmm. It is.
But getting there, we are getting a lot of good backstory. We find out that a lot of characters who we thought were just in the town in the 60s actually have longer ties to the town. We hear about the cycles. So we're in 1960 now. We hear about the 1935 cycle. It seems to be some kind of like cops and robbers, John Dillinger bullshit that happens. And you see it in the intro too, that the gang shootout. I don't know if we're going to necessarily see that this season or not, but that sounds cool. And then in 1910, which is when General Shaw was just a young lad, there's some kind of like traveling carnival that's like really fucked up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, and the cold opens, pretty, interesting with giving us the kind of backstory with Shaw and Rose is the name of the character.
Rose.
And yeah, no, I thought that like that transition to current day Rose was really cool. It was kind of a callback to when they do it in It with James Ransom's character. And yeah, no, it's all like very good. But a little bit of lacking dramatic stakes for me so far.
I would agree with that. Yeah. Like we're still getting a lot of just like stuff. Like now we know that Shaw isn't guessing about what he's looking for. He knows exactly what he's looking for. I don't know what his plan is to weaponize Pennywise, but we'll see.
Yeah.
And he's obviously he's a bad guy, right? Kind of, but he's not. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, they're leaving, like, they're definitely, like, that's where a lot of the mystery is being left, I feel like, and it's going to be left for multiple seasons. Like, it'll continue to carry over, and is he a bad guy? Does he have redemption? What, I don't know. Like, so far, like, I'm kind of mixed on that, I guess, but it's okay, I guess. I, thought that the CGI in this episode, is kind of typical Muschietti.
Yes.
Both the helicopter and the like a dog Spider-Man thing that gets hit with the slingshot, which is like a callback to Bev and, using the slingshot, and a callback to the miniseries, and everything can be a callback if you want it to be in this show.
I would agree. And we're kind of getting a lot more Halloran, like the whole scene, like
a lot of Halloran.
You're getting a lot of Halloran. And yeah, we're getting a lot of things that like, they're a part of the canon now, I guess. Like that, I don't remember there ever being like a Native American encampment near Derry, but now there is.
Now there is.
Now there is, and like and it is like on their land, like at least part of the hive or whatever that Pennywise resides in is on Native American land, which is interesting.
Yep.
And there's that whole line now too. So and Lily gets out of the hospital, and the people are basically telling her that she's not crazy. Like there's a fine line. It's like, yeah, we believe you, but you can't say this crap out loud or you're crazy. And then Ronnie's dad is in prison, and they're framing the fuck out of him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Racism.
Yeah. Yeah. And I also love anytime the Hanlons go outside of their house, like all the white people are just like looking at them funny. Like they are hammering that home, like
yes,
every single time.
Yes. I mean, that's Derry for you. Like, so it in some ways it's a little bit like I'm getting the point and just wondering what more there's going to be here. I'm kind of curious with regards to where we go with the story.
Yeah.
For the rest, is this an 8-episode series?
We can find out. It looks like there's going to be 10.
10 episodes.
Yeah,
that's
I see. Well, actually,
that's a lot.
Maybe is it? I'm on. Nope, 8. You're right. It's 8. But,
okay.
but IMDb has like slotted for 10, but it's 8. 8 episodes. Yeah, and the big crux of this episode is our gang: Ronnie, Lily, Will, and whatever the Spanish kid's name is, go to the cemetery to try to invoke spirits in this Cuban ritual, which you're led to believe the kid doesn't know what he's doing, and it you probably don't need to know. You don't need to know what you're doing because Pennywise is coming there no matter what.
Right.
And their whole thing is they're doing their Scooby-Doo bullshit to get pictures of the ghosts, and they get them.
Yes.
But the CGI in the bike scene too. It's like they're clearly like not. Like they're in like a soundstage, I guess, just riding bikes, and like everything around them is very, very CGI green.
Everything around them is moving. They are not moving. Yes. And yeah, it's just like there's some cool moments with like it making like the gate appear much further away and things like that, and like it's okay. But again, like I wasn't really worried about these kids. I'm yet to feel worried about any of these kids. Like
the Spanish kid's name is Richie, by the way. Very Spanish.
Richie is dead.
But
everybody else is fine.
And Madeline Stowe showed up in this episode too. She was there. Right. She's there as Lily's enabler in the hospital.
Mm-hmm. Sure,
that was fun. Yeah, I think everything. Yeah, this is another bridge episode, I guess, or a more table setting, like you said. Mm-hmm. It's not bad, but it also isn't anything substantial.
Right. Yeah. I mean, like I'm waiting for kind of that episode to really, really hook me through these first 3. There's been moments in each one of the 3 that's good, but I'm waiting for great, and I'm not sure if we're going to get it here.
All right. Well, that's fair enough to go into the ratings on. Then let's check out some ratings. I'll go first. I'm kind of stuck in a holding pattern here. These aren't bad episodes at all. They're fine. So, but again, I'm not wowed either. But I'll give it a 3.5 because it's solid. It's a solid episode. And that's that.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm waiting for the episode to give me the reason to recommend this to people who don't watch a ton of horror or a ton of TV, and I haven't found it yet. So 3 for me, and hopefully we can break through soon.
Yeah, I have a feeling there's gonna maybe the next one in like the mid-season thing. It'll be something big, but we'll see. I'm not having a bad time.
I agree.
Well, if you made it this far in the video, though, like, comment, subscribe, share, go to the Facebook group at Why We Love Horror. And by the way, we are still doing our Letterboxd challenge, which is right there. You can pause the video and check it out. Next week, we'll be back for episode 4. And until next time, I'm JWMaher. That's Aaron Brooks, and here comes that schedule.